Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are excited to take you along on our family road trip from Johannesburg to Cape Town and back. We'll share each stop, the activities we enjoyed, the total costs, and some family travel tips. If you're planning a similar trip or just want to join us virtually, let's jump in. Our adventure began with a packed car and lots of excitement. We hit the road from Johannesburg and, as you can imagine, there were several toll gates along the way.
Our first stop was in Hanover, a small, almost ghost town-like spot where we rested up for the night before the final leg to Cape Town. The overnight stay here was around 850 rand.
The next day, we reached Cape Town and checked into our Airbnb in Ottery, a family-friendly spot that kept us close to everything we wanted to explore. We paid 2,523 rands for 5 nights. Well worth it for the convenience and comfort. Since we were cooking most of our meals, we headed to a nearby grocery store, picked up everything we'd need, and enjoyed some homemade meals. This really helped us stay on budget, and it was a nice way to have family time in our home away from home.
Now, as we made our way through Cape Town, we couldn't miss the iconic Muizenberg Beach. With its colorful beach huts, it's a great spot for the whole family, and the kids enjoyed the sand. Then we made our way to Boulders Beach to meet the penguins. It was a fantastic experience for the whole family, and we paid 150 rand for all the 4 of us.
After Boulders Beach, we headed to the Windmill Beach. This quiet, scenic spot was perfect for a little downtime by the ocean, and the kids had a blast playing in the sand. Next, we went to Camps Bay Beach, a beautiful stretch of white sand and turquoise water. After that, we drove to the Cape of Good Hope and Cape Point, 2 iconic spots where the views were just amazing. Entry to the park was 360 rand, and we took our time soaking up the scenery and enjoying the wild, rugged coastline.
We also took a scenic drive through Chapman's Peak, which offers stunning views of the coastline. The toll was 64 rand and the views were totally worth it.
We couldn't miss Bokup and its colorful houses. This area is one of Cape Town's most vibrant spots, and we captured some great family photos.
We spent the afternoon at Table Mountain via the cable car. It cost us 1,250 for all 4 of us, and it was a family favorite. We couldn't hike this time, but the view from the top was absolutely breathtaking.
And later, we headed to Signal Hill, a free stop with another incredible view over Cape Town. This was perfect for a family picnic and to catch the sunset over the city. We also visited the V&A waterfront and took a seal watching cruise, which cost about 260 rand for the whole family. The kids were thrilled to see the seals up close, and the harbor itself is just full of life and fun. Another peaceful spot was Durbanville Rose Garden in Belleville. This garden is free, and with its vibrant roses and quiet pathways, it made for a perfect family stroll.
We also took the kids to Total Ninja, where they had a blast running, jumping and climbing on obstacle courses. It was 560 rand for all of us, and it was a perfect way for the kids to burn off some energy.
Since we were staying centrally in Ottery, we were able to explore all these beautiful places on just 700 rand in fuel over 6 days. Being close to everything saved us on extra driving, and we made the most of it. On our return journey, we decided to break up the long drive with an oversight stop in Colesberg for around 900 rand. While we were there, we visited Gariep Dam, the largest dam in South Africa. The views were stunning, and it was a nice scenic break before we headed back to Colesberg for the night.
It was a peaceful spot to take in the views before continuing our journey back to Johannesburg. So here is a quick recap of our total costs for the trip. We used fuel for 5,280 rand for the main drive and 700 rand for driving around Cape Town. The tolls were 466 rand for the round trip. The accommodation total cost us 4,273 rand. All the activities we did cost us around 2,000 rand. The food we ate cost us 2,000 rand. Our total came to about 14,813 rand for the whole trip, so we were still a little bit under 15,000 rand. For all the family memories, experiences and family time, it was absolutely worth it. Before we even hit the road, we did a lot of planning to make this trip as smooth as possible. With so many stops, activities and family-friendly locations on our list, we've mapped out our route in advance, planned the best times for each day, and scheduled our driving and sightseeing days to avoid backtracking and keep the kids entertained.
Our strategy was simple. Each day would start with a morning drive to one or two nearby spots, take a break for lunch, and then have an afternoon activity or a scenic stop. We made sure not to overload each day, especially with the kids. This made the experience enjoyable without being exhausted. By dividing our days into planned segments, we had time to relax, explore, and still cover all the must-see attractions. To help you plan on your own trip, we've put together a travel guide for each of the locations we visited. If you are looking for more details on what to expect at each stop, all the amenities available, and our recommended accommodations, head over to our website. You'll find a Cape Town guide, a Hanover and Colesberg overnight guide, and more. Each guide includes options for accommodation, bookings links, and inside tips based on our experience.
If you're on a budget like we were, our guide also includes tips on cost-effective travel. We've broken down entrance fees, toll costs, and food options so you can make the most out of your journey. You can also check out our recommended itinerary with suggested timings and distances to help you plan your day effectively.
Whether it's navigating the scenic routes like Chapman's Peak Drive or finding family-friendly spots like Muizenberg Beach, we have shared everything you need to have an incredible trip. We hope our guide will make planning your adventure even easier. So don't forget to check it out in the description and let us know if it helped.
Thanks for joining us on our Cape Town road trip. Be sure to check out our upcoming videos where we'll dive in deeper into each place we visited with more on the experiences, costs, and tips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for more family travel content. Until next time, safe travels.